Hi guys. So, welcome welcome to the 313 podcast. Today, we're diving into a very important topic, the mental health stigma. We'll explore what it is, why it exists, and how we can break it down to create a more creative and understanding world. So, let's start the conversation that changes lives. Okay. So first, what is mental health stigma?
Okay, so let's define first what is mental health stigma. So it is a negative attitudes, judgments, or belief that people have about mental health conditions. This can make individuals feel ashamed or afraid to seek help when they need it the most. So why stigma persists?
Munda na nidaan. So one of the big reasons why stigma persists is because of lack of our awareness and also the educational about the mental health of a human being. And also the media doesn't help a person who has a kanang naay mga sakit sa mental tapos kanang muragi na degrade sila when it comes nga mag-post sila sa social media. So guys, it is legit that mental health is a very important in our lives. So it is time to educate ourselves about what is really the meaning of mental health.
So, what is the effects of stigma?
Effects of stigma. The impact of stigma can be devastating. It stops people from talking openly about their struggles, seeking therapy, or even recognizing their own needs. This silence can lead to worsening symptoms, isolation, and a cycle of shame. The more we stay silent, the stronger stigma becomes.
So, breaking the stigma.
So the good news, we all have the power to break down stigma once a conversation at a time. Start by educating yourself and others about mental health. Use a respectful language. Say a person with a depression instead of a depressed person. Encourage friends and family to seek help if they're struggling and remind them that it's okay not to be okay.
So, how can we deal with the stigma? Here are some tips of how to deal with a stigma. Don't avoid getting treatment. Don't let your fear of being labeled or discriminated against stop you from seeking help and treatment.
Don't believe that you are your illness. Someone with a broken ankle is not a broken ankle. They are more than their illness. So are you.
Don't take it personally. So, most discrimination comes from people who don't understand or to those people na wala pa naka-experience sa mental illness.
Use facts. Mental illness is common and it is not a sign of weakness. Learn some useful facts and figures and tell people about it.
Stand up to negative stereotypes and misinformation. Set the record straight when you hear false information or negative comments.
Tell your story if you want. Speaking out can have a positive impact, especially if it means you stop feeling ashamed when it comes to your mental illness.
So now we will continue to our segment which we called What Mental Health Stigma Sounds Like. So I'll be giving a phrase, then we'll give you a Bisaya. So in this segment, magatag ko ka ng sentence or phrase, then magatag mo ka ng reaction or unsay inyong i-comment or opinion about it. Okay, gets? Number 1, this is for siguro kay Cristy. Your phrase is, you are faking it.
Kung sad ko nya na ay mag-ingon sa ako na you're faking it, of course kanang magkatawar ako, but deep inside gusto na ako siya tumbagon. Charing.
Sige, next. Next is, other people have it a lot worse. Unsa may mo reaction nato? Tay nakigibati nga sakit tapos ingnan kaging ato, unsay mong reaction?
Siyempre, malain. Kay, kinsa mang kawre. Kaya nga na gani. Like, malain. Like,
nakay sakit tas ingnan pagkato mas napa may mas lala sa imong sakit kaysa sa imuha or something, no? So next, come on, you are being just crazy. Buang-buang daw ka unsay mong ano?
Ano ka nang, niya, you are just being crazy? Pangit man na praise iya lang na hindi ko matubag.
Next, some people are just stronger than you are. So, some people are just stronger than you are. Siguro sa ako murag compare me o tay say me og problem pero kanang murag mas na-deal niya kaysa sa ako atas ingnan ko yato feeling na ko ma-down siguro ko or something. Next is therapy is a scam. You don't need that. Kana unsay mong reaction diri
Sa ako kay dili siya tinuod kay syempre kita tao lang ta. Need gyud nato og therapy when comes na di na bitaw nato kaya bitaw. Need gyud nato siya para sa to ang mental health kay dili lang na siya maayo og kita-kita lang bitaw. Syempre nag-struggle pud ta. Mo to siya. Need gyud nato siya. Di gyud siya scam.
You must try harder.
Pag mo unsa ingnon ka na, you must try harder. Kulang pa ba to nga? Hard naman akong ginabuhat. Dili na siya i-invalidate na ko na yung ginaingon tas murag i-disregard lang na ko kay kabalo man ko kanang nag-struggle man ko ani akong kinabuhi.
And kabalo kasi mo sarili na gibuhat yun ni mong best. Right. Next, you are so dramatic. Kana, unsa inyong reaction ana?
Kani siya kay dili na siya tinuod kay syempre di nato ma-blame mga atong emotions, especially tao lang man ta, born with emotions. So kung mukha na tong mga emotions di gyud nato sila mapugnan kay syempre di nato mabutan ba ug unsay mukha jud sa tong emotion bitaw mo na siya di nato ma-blame kung unsa nga emotion na mogawa sa tuwa kay syempre tao lang ta.
Gwapog mga word of wisdom sa ano no? Dims no? The last one is, but you always seem so happy. Kana, unsa inyong reaction na ignan mo ka nang pirmi man ka happy nganong sad man ka or something ana?
Ano, kanang naman dyan yung mga tao na kanang ginapili ko nila na mas kanang dili nila ipakita nga nasakitan sila nga mag-pretend ba nga happy lang para dili pud madamay og murag ka emotional tong mga tao siyang paligid. Murag ana good so dapat pagbuot og malipay siya og malipay ka ano lang good.
So to close our podcast today, we will be given some insights from Cristy.
So breaking mental health stigma isn't just about talking. It's about listening, learning, and also showing kindness.
Together, we can create a society where everyone feels safe to speak up and seek help. Let's be part of the change. Thank you for joining us and keep the conversation going. Going! So this has been Virgilio Balwit.
Sheena Iray.
Cristy Suarez.
Alessandra, Mariel, Saraste.
James Carl Tajado.
See you on our next podcast. Tayo mga una ta.